When someone mentions the theater, perhaps you think of movies, stars, and tape reels. However, in the fast paced city of Tupelo, Mississippi, lies the Lyric Theater, where stage productions are a community hit. In Lee County sits the well known city of Tupelo, where in February of 1934, the lights came on thanks to the Tennessee Valley Authority, making it the first city to purchase power from the new company using the federal government's initiative. Tupelo is also the only city in the South to have won the title of All American City 5 times, but is best known for being the birthplace of the king, Elvis Aaron Presley. Like all good urban legends, this story begins with tragedy. On a humid day on April 5th of 1936 at 8:30 in the morning, an F5 tornado ripped across the southern states, hitting Tupelo, Mississippi with wind speeds up to 500 miles per hour. As of today, it is still considered the second deadliest outbreak in U.S. history. There were no warnings, and the storm devastated the small town, leaving over 300 people dead. Most victims were found in Gum Pond, having been swept into the water along with their homes. This area is now Gumtree Park. The first victims were a couple and their 11 children on the outskirts of Tupelo. Unfortunately, not all the bodies were recovered from the pond, making it a final resting place. According to some reports, the wind was strong to the point that it caused pine needles to become embedded into tree trunks. The tornado destroyed 48 city blocks of residential and commercial properties. Over 700 victims of this deadly storm watched helplessly as the city was leveled, leaving the west side of the city in complete chaos. According to historical records, the damage was estimated to cost more than $3 million. Along with the debris, the residents had to battle fires, flooding, and loss of water sources. During this time, 2 large buildings served the population. However, since the Lyric Theater was one of the only spaces large enough to house the sick and injured, the city transformed it into a makeshift hospital. Unfortunately, over the course of several days, many community members died within these walls. Due to lack of storage and to protect the emotional health of the other patients, the dead bodies were stored in the crawl spaces to hide them and to keep them cool. In cases of surgery, surgical tools were cleaned and sterilized using the snack bar accessories like the popcorn poppers. Due to the horrific nature of what happened inside this lovely theater, many residents of Lee County accept the fact that the Lyric Theater is haunted by those who died there. Ticket buying patrons claim to have been pushed, shoved, and slapped during visits. Disembodied voices, footsteps, and soft music fill the air, making many believe that they had a paranormal experience. The most well-known ghost is Antoine. Some believe that he was brought to the theater for treatment and died without receiving proper care. Others believe he is an actor from the past, stuck in a repeating loop of nightly performances. Antoine's heavy footsteps and haunting humming can often be heard, but his presence for moving items makes skeptics believers. And Antoine has company. The eerie sound of a woman weeping and children laughing also brightens the dim walls of the theater at night. Shadowy figures, falling curtains, and all things that go bump in the night combine to make this story sad yet intriguing. Whether there are ghosts or not is irrelevant when you consider the morbid history of this fascinating building.